Alright, what's up everybody? Today is February 4th and Counter-Strike is still not a game, so let's go ahead and talk about it. My last video I discussed the Cloud9 and the Heroic and the Liquid hollows, and then I started doing something different and those kind of blew up, so I want to talk about those. I know a lot of YouTubers have already started covering them, but I mean, I still want to make my own video on them. So first of all, let's dive into the stickers and what I did here. So yeah, let's pop down here. All right, so what I did is one of the most famous sticker sets obviously is the KATO 2014s and KATO 2015s, and the design on these is so cool, and this is actually my favorite set of stickers. So what I did is instead of trying to design something fresh, I decided I wanted to emulate that and kind of take it back and see what we could come up with using some of the newer designs that we've seen from Stockholm and Antwerp. How can we kind of like collaborate the two and come up with something that was new but still kind of old and kind of brings us back to the old days. So that's the reason a lot of people have called these the KATO killers, which I'm thankful for, but it also is kind of like, yes, they could, but they're also distinctly different in their own way. So let's talk about those. Starting off with the NIP, I absolutely love this. Again, now what we did is we mixed the Stockholm style of holograph hollow spectrum with the slash that the KATO 15s have, and the way it looks on a lot of these videos is just insane. Sorry. So the NIP so far has been one of my favorites. I made the iBuyPower because some guys were asking me to, and not gonna lie, this thing has actually turned out pretty cool. I think there was one guy who caught it, but instead of saying blast premiere, it says banned premiere, because obviously they were banned and after throwing. So that was a little inside joke, I guess, and some people caught it, so I was thankful for them. Where's my paint terrains? Sticker manipulation is super fun, but also frustrating when I have a bunch of, I don't think I have any. So let's go into the skins that I've prepared for today. All right, the AK-47, this is a red line with 4x iBuyPowers. That's what that would look like. I want to show all these in game so you can see what they look like, but that's what it would look like in game. We have, for your viewing pleasure, a Wild Lotus with 4x NIPs, which I thought looked super fun and interesting. I tried to make like what I think people would actually craft these as. If for G2 I chose the Vulcan, the colorways go together, and the G2s, the colors that I have on these are just, I love those. The ones that I originally posted weren't the colors I stuck with. They were a little bit darker, so I'm happy I changed up the color palette there. And the Broke Purple I left as a Broke Purple because it is like a darker toned skin, and the Spirit Hollows look mint on it. So let me pull these up here in game, and then I will show you a couple other things here. Obviously, if you're learning to do any of this sticker manipulation and skin manipulation, please never try to queue for a real match. It'll boot you out of the game, and then it's also potential that it would ban you. I've done it a couple times where I've accidentally queued into a real like official server and still had all my stickers and skins manipulated, and it just throws you out. But supposedly you can get VAC banned for it, so don't try and do it without running in minus insecure mode. It'll help you out. But yeah, so I know Jesus has covered these, Luke Eats has covered these, Incompetent I think is his name, which he's covered these. So there's a lot of different people who have covered them, and I really do appreciate all the support I've got recently on these. Truly, it really does mean a lot to me. So first thing we're gonna do is, which skin do I have loaded up? All right, the 4x iBuyPower hollows. Now, I think these look funny because they look kind of beaverly, with the teeth being the negative space design, since that was the whole theme. But let me get these up a little bit for you guys so you can see them here a little bit better. Z1 and X also 1. All right, cool. So the 4x iBuyPowers, I absolutely love these. They look like, if you look at the teeth, it kind of looks like a beaver in the right light, or like a mole or a muskrat or whatever it is, a naked mole rat. But other than that, these things really hit hard. And actually, iBuyPower contacted me, so hopefully I have some very interesting news in the future for that, hopefully. I'll absolutely update if that comes to fruition. What I was told is a chance. So let's replace this. Do a little bit of movement. Go back here. Ugh, this bug. I know my videos aren't really well put together, like a lot of guys are, a lot of like actual YouTubers, but I'm just a guy who likes making stickers, so I'm not like a professional YouTuber. Also a great time to plug. Oh, this looks so good, dude. I wish I had this in game. Like, I wish Valve would contact me because this is insane. Even if it's like, so I have all of my skins are min wear, and then I adjust so you can tell, like on the magazine, there's a little bit of wear on it. When you switch skins, you can't adjust float values, so that's why some of these look kind of stressed out. But so this looks fucking insane, not even gonna lie. And I know this would be a craft because NIP stickers almost never look good, and with Head Trick joining and Alexi V starting to lead them into victories, like this actually looks good and the team is looking good, so that's absolutely mint. While I'm doing this is a great time to mention the arcodigital.gg. It's my website. It's where I host a bunch of skins sticker designs that I've come up with, as well as some I actually have to change the skin first, as well as some CSGO themed designs. If you have any interest in supporting me, I would really appreciate it if you just checked it out. Here we go. That would be a huge thank you for anybody that does. Again, that's Arco Digital, ARKODIGITAL.GG. Yeah, it's like shirts, pants, bags, mouse pads, everything with all my actual designs on there. There's like a CSGO OnlyFans, CSGO hub with the design that you can figure out. Oh yeah, that looks insane on a Vulcan. I'm actually not totally certain I would craft this on a Vulcan. If it were me, I might choose something that doesn't contrast with, you know what, this would look actually really cool on like a Neon Revolution because of the green and pink, and I might switch that up later and do another video, but this looks absolutely wild. And you can't really tell, but the eye on this guy, and I'll show it to you on the Spirit as well, the eye, yeah, you can't really tell, but the eye stays red, which is super cool. I think I have one of those, don't I? I used up a whole bunch of my stickers while I was crafting. Oh, hey, there's the Spirit. So the Spirit and the G2 do the same thing, where the eye is an offset color, so it stays like glowing. And where's the G2? That's Nip. I forget which one I used for the G2. Anyway, yeah, the eye stays glowing on the G2 as well, which is super fun, and I wish Valve would put more of that kind of stuff and like thought into their sticker design. It seems like they kind of, there's a lot of debate going on about their stickers and their sticker design, and one of the things that has been brought up is that people think they are like intentionally making shit stickers because it increases the value of the older stickers they have. So like Stockholm and Antwerp are good, and then they made Rio pretty trash because Rio, you know, you basically have to have, you can't have good things coming in all the time because it'll devalue the other stuff. Is pretty much the thought, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like there's a whole bunch of, you know, crafters out there who just want to make cool new crafts. So I think I've said it in my other videos, I've stocked up on some Rio Golds. The Rio Golds look super, oh, that's sweet. I actually haven't seen it on, I just made this craft. That's actually a Baroque purple. That's not like I didn't put a Baroque purple skin on, that's like actually my Baroque purple, and these Spirit hollows look fucking intense. Oh yeah, I would absolutely make that craft. Also, Team Spirit's my favorite team, so yeah, I would do that for sure. That looks so good. And it's funny because as I'm making a lot of these stickers, like I make the stickers and I inspect them and I make sure they look good, but I don't actually get a chance to like play a lot around with lighting, like, because I have to move on to the next one. So this is kind of the first time I'm making actual crafts with them. And this looks super cool. There's a little bit more negative space in this one than I would have liked. And that's just kind of the problem with big logos like that. So like NIP, which one did I use for NIP? So the diffuse it? Yeah, diffuse it. So NIP has this where their logo takes up a lot of space, but there's also a lot of dead space in the middle. So this like maze effect actually comes out really cool. And whereas the Spirit, like there's this giant body for the dragon, so there's a little bit more negative space, which I like it. I like this one when I made it, and the eye really stands out, which is super cool. But there's, you know, there's a hit and miss factor with it. Like with the eye by power, I spent a lot of time on this guy trying to get the body right in order to have the eye by power logo big enough for it to make sense. I just wasn't going to hit a good proportion. And keep it centered and keep it looking good on the gun. So there's, like with everything, there's some hits and there's some misses, and you kind of just have to roll with the punches on those. But honestly, this Spirit craft, ooh yeah, I would absolutely make that, because one of the things I tried to do with the stickers was not only have nice color palettes for them, but see how like different parts of the sticker are changing at different times. I wanted that like sparkle, that shimmer effect to really come through on these, because that negative space is going to draw your eye to the parts of the sticker that are actually sticker. I wanted that to sparkle and shimmer a little bit, and boy, it really just comes out in the Spirit Hollow. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. I've caught a lot of attention lately, and I'm really thankful for all you guys that have looked at my stickers, you know, liked them or upvoted them or whatever it is. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me. And like I said earlier, the Eye by Power actually contacted me, so hopefully I have some really cool news about that going forward. It's nothing like crazy, but it would be super cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for everything you guys have done for me, and like I said, don't forget to check out argodigital.gg. That's where I host CSGO only fans and CSGO Pornhub designs, if you guys want to put that on your clothing and on your body. So yeah, today's February 4th. CSGO is not a dead game, and I appreciate you. Thanks.